Hello everyone, my name is Shivam, and continuing with the negotiating tools and tactics, today I will be talking or discussing about labeling. And in the previous video, I had discussed on mirroring, which is very basic and very crucial technique while beginning with the negotiating skills. So today we will be moving one step ahead from mirroring, which has been discussed in previous video, and the labeling is something you need to go deeper inside the person. Like if you have created that bond in the mirroring which we had discussed earlier, if the bond has been created, then labeling will be a cakewalk for you. But if the strong bond which has not been created, even if you have used the mirroring technique, sometimes it may be difficult, or sometimes the person, it depends on person to person, like how they perceive your mirroring tactic or how you have applied it. And it depends on person to person, or like sometimes there is different situations. Sometimes there is like how you are bonded to that person, how your previous relationship to that person has had been, and what type of relationship are you in. Is it casual, is it a formal scenario, is it a professional scenario? So like there are many factors attached to it. So sometimes what it has to do with, like mirroring may not work. It is, according to author, it has been said that it is definitely have to work in every scenario and every kind of setting you are in. But like in practical situation, even if mirroring has been failed, we have another technique. Or in terms of what the negotiators or FBI has to say about it, is that it is the second step after you have completed with the mirroring. But here we are considering it as a substitute to mirroring. So let's discuss something what these people, what the author has to say in his book. He said that initially you have formed the bond with the help of mirroring. Then it is the work of labeling, which generally used to amalgamate with the human psychology, or generally it's the feeling which the other person has to has, like is the fear in the other person which he is reluctant to, which he is thinking about continuously. And due to that fear, he is not being able to communicate you the ideas or the feelings or the important hints which he or she supposed to do, and which is very important with your negotiation. Like this is what author has to say in his book, and what actually the people do actually in the negotiation while they do with the actual setting or actual scenario in case of hostages and like robberies and whatever it is, heist, whatever heist has been done. So it is according to what actual negotiators are saying. So what is labeling? Like we have discussed, labeling is more to do with the psychology of human. So the thing is how we can apply this in our day-to-day lives to improve our communication and bonding, so that like how we can improve our negotiation to win, to make every situation win-win, and reach to that further end. So like some other person are getting the important project which you should be able to, which you are more likely to get, but you may end up failing or not getting it. So that is like some other person has good relationship with your boss, so he had given that project to that person. So this process can be completely reversible if you have good communication skills, good negotiating skills. even if you had not developed that level of bonding, you can use these techniques to initially um, like make your connection strong, make your bonding strong with your boss, with your colleagues, so that the next time this project appears, or whatever the situation may be, you have to win that situation. So uh, let's start with an example. Labeling. So the let's talk about what author has to say in his book. So he has discussed about the story of a grandfather, which is kind of used to live in the sorrowness, like his family is not giving that level of attention. He's seeking attention, but he is not getting attention because the his son has get married to his partner, and they went to different places to travel, and his son has not having enough time for his father, and grandsons also are busy with their own lives. So the grandfather had been portrayed in a way that he is seeking attention and nobody is giving the attention which he required. So it has filled the grandfather with agony, and very the mind of the grandfather is very kind of stressful and filled with anxiety, or the agony is maybe the perfect word. So what a good negotiator do is use the technique of labeling, and how he will do that is by he will directly ask ask the grandfather what the psychology or what the fear he has been in his mind. Like in this situation, the good negotiator will label the fear directly. He's labeling the fear, and how he will be doing that. He directly say speak to the grandfather that um, he can say that it's been a very long time that we are not giving you the important time which we had been given to you. As you are the eldest members, we should respect you. We should schedule our time accordingly, that we all can sit together, have lunch, have dinner, or whatever it is, and so that you cannot feel that lonely, you cannot feel that you are alone in this world. So we should be living like a family and give you, and we are like sorry for ourselves that we are not being able to give you the important time. So this is what actually the grandfather is thinking in his mind, or what his mind is directly pointing towards, and that the good negotiator has labeled it already. So in the mind of grandfather now uh, is a situation of like the mind directly manipulated from the agony situation to the loving situation. There is a part in human brain which names amygdala, which generally has to do with the fears, and it generally releases certain hormones which triggers fear inside human body. So whenever someone came to you and he directly tells you about the fear that you are not going to face with them, then amygdala stops working, and a certain opposite hormones are released inside your brain that makes you feel easy, and your connection with that person becomes very strong, and will take the your connection or your relationship to next level. And in that process, the negotiating technique will be what we call will be succeeded, and you will be earning what you already wanted. So the other person will become your friend. He will be telling something special, some hints he will be giving to you that you need in your investigations or in your day-to-day lives, what we generally require. So this is about labeling. You can Google it, you can see more videos on this topic, and I think I will be posting some more videos on some very good techniques related to negotiating. Hope you like both of these technique, mirroring and say this one is labeling. So these two are very basic techniques. These two are like steps to begin you as a good negotiator, good communicator. And so this is like if you know the basic psychology of the other person, what he has to listen or what he is expecting from you, and you will say directly that only, like you will talk only that, talking only about that things that he or she want to listen, then definitely you are going to have a good relationship with himself or herself. And these two techniques are very profound uh, for this activity if you want to do well at negotiating. Hope you guys like it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for like, subscribe and comment if you had liked this. So thank you everyone. Hope you guys like it.